Why are we in Kyokugen Ryu? Dojo. We're in Roko. In what felt like a change that happened overnight, inventory for reconstituted condensed bovine milk was replenished all throughout the land and beginning to circulate among adventurers. Its hold on the adventurers sets in swiftly, flaring their desire to get big now, resulting in an El Dorado-wide race to procure that bovine milk for themselves, using any means necessary. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Sorry. Yes, this rundown dojo just reeks of manly odor. Master Hifumi, you here? Yep, sure am. This I, the Master Hifumi, Mr. Delivery Guy. Sweet, here's that law-evading milk you asked for, delivered under the radar with utmost discretion. Jackpot, it's finally here. Kept insanely chilled just as promised. Be aware that the ice magic will be lifted come dusk. The small parcel Baccarat hands over to Hifumi is covered in frost, letting off faint white pillars of vapor. It's rather rare for such a luxury item to be delivered with refrigeration magic like this. Alrighty, let me see those Dracos. Payment is via cash on delivery. Huh? Aw, crap. Wait, we should still have funds from this month's tuition fees. Hifumi, don't do that! Oh my... Sweet! Thanks as always for choosing my services. Jigoro, fetch me some ice. Make it quick. Huh? What's gone into you now, old man? Not gonna lie, there is similars between Archim and Jigoro. Well, even though he doesn't say yeah, that's Tomoki. That's Tomoki and Yuya from Alpha Blaze. Seriously? Buying crazy stuff again? How I choose to spend the tuition this place earns up is up to me. There you go again, sounding stupid. You're drowning in debt, you know. Ah, this place doesn't have a freaking fridge. Duh, why would you have something so lavish like that in the first place? Jigoro, I'm heading over to Rikofune right now to borrow some money from him. We're gonna get that ice in a fridge, and pronto. The bovine milk I brought will spoil. I had no idea it'll get delivered today. Just one sip of it is said to restore a man's youth. Even Sarutobi's stunned by how well it works. It's the hottest tonic on the market now. Bovine? Anyway, I'm heading out. Whoa, hold up. Wait, old man. Don't you dare open that package while I'm gone. You have no idea how long I've waited for it to get here. Just keep it in the shade somewhere in the meantime. But not by the river. Some yokai could steal it. Be right back. Ugh, always doing something stupid. I told your old ass to hold up. Ugh, just even made more Dracos down the drain for no freaking reason. Like, what the heck even is this stuff anyway? I get that he said it was some sort of tonic, but... Huh? This milk. Ugh, I hate how my old man's the one eating and drinking all the good stuff, while I'm not one who has to run around and bow my head to all the people who owe us money just to afford it all. Man, this pisses me off. I ought to drink an entire bottle of this just to show him. Here! Blech, the heck is this stuff? Tastes like something meant for adults. Is this some kind of liquor? I mean, sure, it tastes good and all, but... I don't know, there's just something addicting about it. Tastes like something I don't know what it tastes like, but I just can't put a finger on it. And we're censoring that. Huh. I'm sure the cows would prefer that a growing boy such as myself drinking their milk over some old geezer any day. Ah, tastes so good chilled like this. Besides, we don't even got the money to be buying ice. If it's gonna spoil otherwise, I might as well drink it myself. Sorry, old man, but you're out of luck. Bottle after bottle, Jigoro downs every drop of the fresh farm... Maybe I should sound mature in this one. The fresh farm bovine milk that had just been delivered. As he savors its extra rich, smooth taste, the cartilage in his Adam's apple starts to bulge outward, his whole neck now appearing more masculine than ever. Dang, this stuff tastes amazing. Jigoro's developing body suddenly undergoes a growth spurt like none other, instantly transforming that of a strong, well-abled-bodied adult. Failing to notice that his uniform has been torn up to shreds, he becomes utterly intoxicated by the extra rich milk. Yo, Jigoro, your old man just stopped by my place again being all annoying about me lending him more money. Jigoro? Wait, huh? What is it now, Ginji? Jigoro, his belly full of super nutritious milk, replies back with a drowsy yet somehow sexually alluring tone of voice. The alluring part, though, is undeniable, a stark contrast to the mediocre demeanor he's known for as the shouty assistant of this dojo, who always mocked for resembling a monkey than a dojo master. Who the hell are you? That's seriously what you're gonna say when you're the one barging into another man's home? Whoa, what's going on here? Are you some new pupil here? The Jigoro I know is way tinier. Hey, quit eyeballing me so hard like that. You're making me blush. This ain't you. Huh? What's with this strange aura I'm picking up on? It's coming from a powerful demon, but it's not Lord Rasho. It's coming from the direction of Mount Rocco. Congo? Don't be running through the castle corridors like that. Oops, my bad. I know better on account of my body being so huge. Anyway, enough about that. Take a look at this. Ta-da! What the heck is this? It's milk. Wait, hold up. Don't tell me you haven't been on the yokai net. It's this milk called bovine milk being delivered straight from the Federation that can make people's bods huge. All the demons in town can't stop talking about the stuff because they all want to get huge. Well, I do sense a terrible aura from it. Don't sweat it. It's fine. Just drink up. I'll pass. I can't have something so dubious pass through my lips. I'm not so sure about this stuff either. So, you're saying this isn't milk from Yamato? Seriously, weren't you two just squawking earlier about how you wanted to get jacked? You know what? It's fine. This is still my treat to you guys. Let's all take shots of it. You with me? You probably squandered my name just to waste precious funds on this stuff that we don't even need. Forget all about that. Come on, we're taking shots of this stuff in 3, 2, 1. Where are we now? Battles between monsters, demons, and samurai alike are popping up left and right in the blink of an eye inside Yamato Castle. All these souls, along with adventurers who've heard rumors of bovine milk and how it can get them big now, find themselves transforming into monstrosities. Baccarat, this is pure evidence for a dark force at play. Can't something like that slide? Who the hell and where? Yeah, we can't let this slide. All this getting angry has made my throat drier than a desert. Maybe I should have a glass of that milk that everyone's been talking about. No, don't do that, Baccarat. That's a quest item. Forget about the finer details. What I'm in need of now is a calcium supplement. To be honest, I don't even have the time to be following a training regime. I too wish to become a sexy beast on the spot. I'll just let this be my chance to come out as a lonely monster. Yeah. Oh no, Baccarat, you'll be tainted by that dark force. Okay, actually, beyond this chapter, I actually don't know much about the story because I actually stopped reading it through, so oh my goodness, my ranking could change. Who knows, my score could change for this event, so yeah. Guys, we have a serious problem on our hands. gallons upon gallons of bovine milk is being exported without going through customs. That in it of itself is a problem. There's also fake bovine milk circulating, which is making it all too hard for me to wrap my head around. At any rate, the complaints that will be waged against the Federation will be huge. Bovine milk has hit the black market? Ah! I understand how nutritious and popular of a tonic it is, but why go through all the effort to circulate something that is so difficult to store and keep fresh? Anyhow, one thing is certain, we cannot afford to ignore this issue. King Equus. Equus is present with everyone to question Dunk, the novice adventurer who had just returned from Proteo's farm. Unfortunately, Dunk's telling of events is far too fragmentary, and with Volan menacingly glaring at him, all he can do is keep his head down. I see. So, the adventurers are all on his farm. Well, I suppose all is well if they are safe and sound and accounted for. Hey now, that still means Proteo, the owner of the farm, who's gone into hiding, is ultimately responsible for kidnapping the adventurers. Well, I wouldn't call it kidnapping, but I don't want to go into it. That's that. Volan, just drop it. You can't be too hard on the dude. You don't want to traumatize him to the point he can't go on any more adventures. Now do you? The owner of that farm, Proteo, he's a skilled worker who immigrated here just like me. He likely forced all those adventurers to work on his farm by luring them with word about what his bovine milk does. Whether we can call that forced labor, however. Yeah, says the man who ties up helpless adventurers to his workshop by luring them in with all your armaments. The hell did you just say? I'll have you know that we are bound together by more than just chains. Really? Talk about tell that to Leon. Okay guys, try to simmer down. Equus, you must ban the crafting of bovine milk and arrest Proteo. This will surely lead to our beloved Federation to fall on its knees. No, you can't. If you do that, then nobody will be able to drink bovine milk ever again. What? Huh? The adventurers intently listening in to what the Federation's VIPs have to say about the situation can't help but sag their shoulders in dismay from what they are hearing. If we lack the headcount in our forces to see this investigation through, I will personally go out there myself. Volun! Proteo is a distinguished contributor to our society, who is also well trusted by the Giants. There must be more to this situation that we are not seeing. Yeah, actually I kinda agree with Equus. Like, bro, do you know how much... Cause since Proteo has ties with the Giants, and if Proteo gets, deported, obviously that's gonna cause public outrage, so yeah. It makes sense actually. I shall be the one to go, for it is I who must also show the Giants we desire nothing more to be on amicable terms with them. Your Majesty! Our survey corps are expected the Giants of foul play, so as to not allow any misunderstandings to drag on, I shall settle this matter forthrightly and expediently. Edgar and Minister Morgan, I entrust you with the task of investigating the impact this has all had on quests and items distribution. At breakneck speed if you can. I presume that would be permissible for you, Volun. Huh. I figured as much from you. You're the one who leads the nation, not I. I'm going too, though. Use me to your advantage, Equus. Do try to be gentle. Seems like this has turned into a huge deal. Really could care Leon? I mean, I totally know how you're super worried about it all. Wanna go to the hill country of giants? Huh? I mean, I know we don't got any business going on there ourselves, but it's not like we got work tomorrow either. Sure, but I know how worried you are about it. It's written all over your face. Huh? I mean, how can I not tell that? I'm your boyfriend, after all. Chabot. It's not like enhancers are rare. If we're about to lose the chance to drink bovine milk for good, we might as well steal some for ourselves as keepsakes, I mean. If you're so interested, how's a little sip gonna hurt you? Come on, I say try it. Besides, I know just how hard you train yourself every day. And just because you drink some magic laced milk doesn't mean you're cheating the system.
Well, actually, it's not like I want to try drinking it myself. I'm more so interested about what would happen if you drank it.
Say what? Leon! Have you made pact with the devil? Well, not that devil. The other devil. Oh my god! Leon? No. No, we are not removing Chabo's belly. We are not doing that. When Chabo leaps to his feet in utter shock, the table ends up being lifted up as well by his stomach.
Don't get the wrong idea. I love your belly. It's just, I do wonder what it would look like if you were all ripped.
Leon mutters as he almost becomes teary-eyed from gazing at Chabo so eagerly. So, what training and gym do you want me to start tomorrow? Got any in mind?
No, that won't be necessary, but we do still need to go to the hill country of giants.
Well, okay, but I'm drinking the stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god. What's the matter with you? It's not like you to be so restless. For a king kept inside his castle all day, I suppose the quest is quite the trip, huh? I would not go that far. Did your lonesome really go all the way to Amberdon? I figured you had more courage than this.
Well, I do have to live up to your assessment of me.
As the head of state of the Federation, King Equus has placed it upon himself to investigate this dilemma of adventurers going missing on a bovine farm with his own eyes. Along the way, he appears terribly restless as he awkwardly marches forward. He trots ahead, taking the lead, nonetheless, even declining offers from his royal guards to protect the front line. Accompanying him are Volun, his trusted chief blacksmith, and Dunk, an eyewitness. I would not describe myself as being restless as all. It just feels so odd going on a quest with you. Honestly, I never thought this would come. So, Volun, that armament you have on, I take it you forged it all yourself. You're darn right I did. So it would be suffice to say that you think a man such as myself, never satisfied with the armaments I make for my personal use, can in fact create armaments that adventurers may entrust their lives to. Let me also add that I'm the one who made all your armor, oh wise king of ours. You did know that, right? Oh, why, of course I trust your work. I have always trusted the armaments that you have made. Yeah, you're sure cool as hell, Volun. Dunk remarks as he admires Equus's armament so beautifully yet intricately crafted, creating a refreshing display of authority. Yet beneath that armor, Equus has strategically, stubbornly placed weight all over his lower body, just like he does any other day. All this weight is pressing down on me. I sure hope this bulk lasts until I can make it back to the castle. Well, I assure you that my armament is far heavier than what you have on. Dude, don't tell me you're already worn out. Volun, what's with you two? I had it in my mind that you'd be someone no one could ever dream of getting close to, but it seems more like Volun is the scary one. Hey, what did I say about being so restless? Simmer down. Dunk's here is a novice at adventuring, and he's faring better than you are. This spirit Volun is pervading. I knew he would seek to rid our world of bovine milk no sooner than he discovered its existence. While the thought of betraying you by forsaking organic means of gaining bulk, I would love nothing more than to bring back at least one glass of that good stuff. Just one glass of bovine milk is all I ask to take home. Who would have thought that I'd get the chance of a lifetime by being in the same party as King Equus and Volun? I so want to brag to everyone back at the guild about this, but the most important thing for me right now is that milk. Ah, I so want to drink that milk. King Equus, we're finally approaching the watchtower. This is where we had stationed that man named Dickert, who was born and raised in countryside but never did a damn at his post. He never improperly submitted records of the adventurers coming and going through this area. Well, any soldier on such amicable terms with the giants is an invaluable resource. I, for one, would rather we refrain from blindly sending human resources directly from our capital here, if at all possible. What's this I'm hearing? Those guys are talking about Dickert. They could also be looking for other people on top of Dickert who's gone missing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Could that be who I think it is? It's King Equus. Why would he be here of all places? Huh? Ain't Equus the king of Pays Blanc or somewhere? The heck? He's just a puny little pony. This whole ordeal could really be turning into something serious. And this was such a peaceful place too. What if there ends up being this big showdown with the Federation and the Giants? Their soldiers would have been suspecting us for the kidnapping this whole time. Oh, so there's gonna be a fight, eh? Well, they can bring it. I'm gonna knock down anybody who dares put up a fight. Alcyon, for once, could you please stop saying things like that? No matter how many times I come across one, the Giants never cease to fascinate me. This one's pretty huge at that. Everyone, step back behind me. I must step forth. That is why I have come here. You there. I presume that you one of the strongest individuals among you giants. I am Equus, the head of state of the finest federation of Pays Blanc. I have come to personally apologize for my survey corps' discourteous conduct. They have placed unwarranted blame on you giants, whom I deeply respected and hold in high regard. Their discourteous conduct? Oh dear, what should I even do? Hey Flet, you're on our side, aren't you? Support us, will you? I'm just your ordinary baker. But now I don't even have my friendly giant friend Sol with me anymore. He's such a big yet kind fella. That means Sol, that watchtower guard Dickert, and Proteo, the owner of the farm, have all gone missing. Please, King Equus, you've come at the right time. Find everyone, please. And so, this is how Flet and Alcyon have come to rendezvous with King Equus and his platoon. This is when Flet gets briefed by Dunk, who is likely the most knowledgeable about the details of the case than anybody else. But after hearing a decent portion of the whole story, he can't help but interject with a strong rebuke. There's just no way! Proteo would never just kidnap all those adventurers. If anything, it's the adventurers who come here pestering him for more and more milk. That's a far cry from being a kidnapper. I even helped your survey corps investigate the Proteo's farm today, and nothing strange popped up. Proteo's the one who taught us giants how to make delicious wheat. To think that you guys would treat such a nice guy like a criminal. Dickert's a pretty nice fella too. I for one won't forgive ya for firing the poor guy from his watchtower duties. Well, I'll put my recommendations in for them on your behalf. I do wonder though, if everyone's alright. Hey, haven't you just recently met up with those dudes? Well, I wouldn't say I met up with them. Tung's face turns bright red as he lowers his head down with his ears folded. What are you getting all nervous about? Wait, don't tell me. You did it with them the same day you met up with them? Tung's shirt becomes utterly drenched with what appears to be sweat. That makes Dickert no longer a virgin. The guy's finally come of age and become a real man. That calls for a celebration with a meat fest. But then again, he's missing too. Well, meat is meat, so we could still have some today. Dang it, Alcyon. Always saying the dumbest stuff. Damn it. How could an adventurer make his way out here when we banned travel without my knowing? Hey, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're probably thinking something awfully petty right now, Equus. Huh? Your slimy friend would probably be laughing at you right about now. Haha, preposterous. I have you as my partner. Although, you do make a fair point that Jade has not cared to chastise me as of late. He does not appear when I call for him,
and I have wondered where he might have gone off to, yet I still sense his magic.
Now, you listen here. We came all the way out here to put an end to this stupid milk fiasco, and our survey corps have come up empty-handed. We all need you to put your brain to the test. It's up to you to give our party orders.
Who? Me? If only Kun were here now. You're right though, I must figure out something.
You are relying on Kun? Lord, with an E have mercy.
What to do though? How can I resolve this matter smoothly in a way that still allows me to bring back home some bovine milk for myself? Oh, I wish to drink some of that milk. I will have to choose my allies carefully. Man, how come King Eidos has asked me to come to the farm so late in the night? The closer I get to the place, the thirstier I get. King Eidos! Shh! I don't want my survey corps to know of this meeting. Quiet! I could hardly believe it when I found out that I was being personally summoned by the king, and here of all places. I've already told you everything I know. At least, everything that I'm not ashamed to speak about. Well, I'm sure the pressure you felt from our line of questioning was intense, to say the least. As our primary and sole eyewitness of what has transpired here, I am sorry for the trouble we have caused you, as you have so courageously chosen to testify to us. It's whatever, really. You don't have to apologize for anything, King Eidos. Bovine milk happens to be incredibly popular. For adventurers all across El Dorado to be so enthusiastic about a single item, and milk from our fine federation no less. It is as if this milk has become the center of the world, even if our own adventurers rarely show their faces. I guess so, yeah. As Eidos continues rambling on and on, Dunk just stands there itching to dip and leave the farm behind as soon as possible. This isn't because he's sleepy, oh no. Merely whiffing the hay on the farm has plunged him into a whirlwind of suffering by aggravating his withdrawal syndromes and conjuring up imagery of the memories he has of milking. Dunk, you need not be so alarmed. I am not your enemy. Besides, even I wish to drink of that milk. I do not wish to dispose of bovine milk. I intend to preserve it this farm if at all possible. King Eidos, let us both work together to ensure that the milk is safely shipped out. I will not allow it to just be discarded. The bovine milk continues to somehow be distributed. There must be some secret behind that. We need to find Proteo before our surveyor corpse, and especially before Volun. King Eidos, don't tell me. You're a fellow comrade who possesses that same subtle admiration of getting big now like I do. Fortunately, we have an adventurer and local giant here familiar with the geography of this hill country to help us out. Ooh. Hey Dunk, so you were summoned too. Aki's shadow was blocking my view, so I couldn't tell. What does getting big now mean anyway? I just hope that nothing bad has happened to Proteo. That's all that matters to me. Hey now, you pipsqueaks realize there is a really simple way you can end up being big like us, yeah? To think, that's the side effect Proteo's milk would have. That guy's really something else. While teasing the hell out of the little people like y'all never gets old for me. Sometimes, I gotta have a real head-on match and beat the dude up, you know. Hahaha. Akion, quiet! All of a sudden, a bell can be heard ringing loudly from the cowshed. Oh, what is that noise? Is that the survey corps I hear? There's no need to be alarmed. That was just a cowbell. Akio must have woken up the cows. Inside the cowshed, you see. No, wait. Is that really what cows would sound like? Who goes there? Hey, who goes there? King Eidos? The survey corps, active in the middle of the night? What spirit? I could never get my royal guards in the capital to stay on duty so late. What with it being so peaceful these days, they would have long gone home by now to enjoy their evening. My oh my, how laudable. To see our king himself investigating in the dead of night. You wanna drink bovine milk that badly, huh?
Volund, you have it all wrong. This is about...
Oh. What exactly have I got wrong? King Equus. Don't think you can hide anything from you. I'll just get all the answers I need from your body myself.
We must disband at once. Disband, I say. While it is a huge pity that I'm saying this, our Getting Big Now Brigade must disband. Oh no, I haven't done anything bad though. Just stop the fighting.
Is it really the kind of relationship you'd expect from a king and some blacksmith? It's hard to tell who's the tyrant here is.
Oh my god, you guys are here too?
Jeez, this is getting pretty serious. Now there's some internal conflict going on.
Incidentally, our adventurers Chabo and Leon have been rubbernecking from a distance, having followed everyone here to Bovine Farm. Coincidentally, they have the same goal in mind as Equus and his companions for investigating the farm in the middle of the night.
So, King Equus wants to get big now, huh?
Your boss sure seems really pissed about it, though. Just how many pounds does all that armor and weapons he has on his person even weigh? They watch as Equus desperately runs away from Volund in the dark of night, only illuminated from being on the receiving end of Volund's torch magic.
King Equus has gone through such great lengths to endure Volund's intense training regime, along with so many other who do nothing but train relentlessly day in, day out here like this. I guess I'm the one who's really weak at heart for feeling so uneasy about bovine milk.
Hey, no one, and I mean no one, thinks of you that way.
Shut up! This is all cause of this stomach of yours.
Ouch, what gives? Don't doing that to my cute tummy. Anyway, we'll just go about this at our own pace. First off, the cowshed. Let's get going.
Wonder if there'll be any of that milk there.
Investigate the cowshed.
You know, there's something creepy about how those cows are sounding. Almost like they're ghosts or something.
Nope, I'm good. I'm out of here. I ain't going in there.
Dunk, if you give up now, you may never get to drink any more bovine milk ever again.
I get that, but I don't know about those noises. Oh, this some sort of test of courage for ya? Well, I'll keep watch for you right here. You're in the hill country of giants, so do as you please.
Thank you. I must say, the shadow you cast alone may very well help us infiltrate the cowshed. No way! I have a super bad feeling about this. In the daytime, the cowshed is no different than what you would find on the typical farm, filled only with cows. Yet inside its huge trough, sweaty adventurers are struggling about like cows.
Cows, listen up! We're not gonna have enough fresh milk to ship out tomorrow. Keep breeding and make more.
Oh my goodness!
The fermenting cow dung and human waste makes this cowshed more like a pigsty. The adventurers, dazed and confused, lean against the fence inside.
What am I reading? Lord with an E, have mercy! What is this? Why did you have to make it so descriptive? That was so descriptive. Oh my god. Has this ever happened in any other CG?
Well, this is my first ever event, by the way. I've witnessed this all. For me. For y'all to see.
Yeah, they're just doing milk. That's the sound of milk. Totally milk, yeah. What's the meaning of? What the heck is this place? Is this really just a cowshed? This place wasn't like this at all the last time I came here. Dunk, where has he gone? That milk. I gotta drink some of that milk.
The richest, rankest milk I can get my lips on. Let me have that milk. Dunk mutters to himself as he dashes through the cowshed on his own. Bearing witness to the Holsteins mating up close, his body begins to uncontrollably ache for action. The poor novice adventurer's heart couldn't possibly resist this level of temptation, which is precisely why he had left Equus and the others behind to have the first taste.
So you came back after all, huh, Dunk? I figured you'd come back with an insatiable thirst for more of my fine milk when you ran back to the guild in the capital. Ain't that right, huh?
When I had seen everyone's bulky as hell muscles, it felt like some big joke. And I admit, I did rat you out to the guild, but I can't stand the thought of not being able to drink this milk ever again.
You know, cattle that run away must be disciplined prop.
While in search of Dunk, who had slipped away somehow from everyone else, Flet stumbles upon a hidden staircase while trying to hide himself underneath some hay. As he cautiously makes his way down the staircase, he can't help but notice a dubious odor reminiscent of magic-laced air typical of a lair.
What is that? Who is inside that tank?
Whoa, 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 what is this place? Below the cowshed, an otherworldly area expands into view. Countless milking tubes stretch out like tentacles from enormous milk canisters. So many adventurers are hooked up to those tubes, and as they are milked, their frenzied gas echoes loudly through this vast milking factory. Whoop, whoop. Tricker can't drink anymore. Soul, is that you? And that's you too, Dickert.
Uh-oh. It looks like someone's discovered our secret staircase. They can't let him get away scot-free.
Hey, I'm Proteo's friend. I'm just a baker.
Fletch shouts, having been spotted by Proteo's staff. Yet this does him no good, as his arms are swiftly pinned down by some superhuman force, a force so powerful in fact, that it would make lifting the bags of wheat he often carries seem like child's play. Following the source of that force, Flet notices the shackles restraining the livestock linked together with extra thick chains.
Oh, a baker, you say? In that case, I'm sure you'll be making some delicious bread moving forward. Sure, well, time for you to get to milking out gallons of milk once you had your fill of the delicious goodness. The milk that makes you big now, that's it! Right before the shackles are fastened on the Flet properly, he snags the milk presented to him by the staff member and downs it in one gulp. Oh! Ooh. Oh god. Whoa! What is this stuff? I feel like a muscle man from the power this milk's given me. Let go of me! I'm here to save my friends! Ah! Gah, what's with his strength? He has the makings of a truly fine Holstein, but it's so disappointing to see that you're yet another unruly bull. I get that this is freshly squeezed milk, but its flavor is way too strong. But then again, all these adventures are here. This is exactly what Dunk has been saying. This really is all you're doing, isn't it, Proteo?
Bingo, you're right. This is all my doing.
Proteo? Are you really him?
Flet, so super convenient that you turned yourself into such a fine Holstein for me. Sol and Dickert are on break right now. My cowshed gives utmost cares to its Holsteins. Rest assured though, you'll be hard at work here.
Oh, so my orc buddy has decided to show up. You hear that, my Certsian pal?
Don't mention my home country.
I've changed. Everything about me has changed since then. So, why are you doing something so horrible here? You and I are supposed to be friends, Proteo, along with all the other giants in Dickert.
Enough! Do you even know why I decided to grow such huge plants and breed such huge livestock?
Because I myself wanted to get big now and finally be popular. How would I have possibly managed to rub muscles with everyone had I stayed puny skin and bone? Huh? Just to be popular and for muscles? My puny form of self could never make that come to pass. Just as the gigantified Proteo's eyes are starting to tear up, ironically, timidly for the occasion, an even larger dark shadow leaps onto the scene. Oh no! Proteo! Did you get hurt somehow, Proteo? Dickert loves Proteo. Hey, cut that out, Dickert. Dickert ain't gonna stop. Whoop. No, if I'm not thinking about how I want to get big, I'll... Proteo's back to normal.
Huh? How the hell did you get small again? Proteo, you must desire more for that to come to pass.
Yeah.
The smaller version of you is way cuter, Proteo.
Say what? You're really gonna say that right now?
Proteo's cuter smaller. Dicker loves small Proteo.
Hey, stop that. As Dickert licks up the tears off Proteo's face with his tongue, Proteo's ears remain perked up as his eyes continue to water.
Envy them more. Be green with envy. So remember how all those fools from your countryside, all those stupid-ass orcs who were bigger and got onto you for your size.
Say what? I mean, sure, Sortian dudes are all pretty much hooked on getting big, but still. I've actually always wanted to become a big adventurer like you and Dickert, Flet. From the very get-go, I've always had a crush for those big orcs back at Surtsey. But, here I am, a stump in comparison. Everyone else bigger than me not even act like they like or hate me. So I had to do something about it. It's just that going through all the trouble of working out is such a huge pain. And I couldn't figure out bulk up magic for the life of me. Woof! Work out with Dicker, Proteo. I don't wanna have to.
Now ain't the time to be spilling the beans to everyone. Desire more of what you want. Let me hear it. Show them what the power of that sweet, sticky jealousy of yours is made of. Without it, your milk's magic will run out. I dare you to toss your magic delivery operations here to the wayside and see what happens. You still have outstanding loads for all the milking machinery you've bought from Mamon. Without the magic fueled by your jealousy, there is no bovine farm, and there is no bovine milk. All of that which is yours will come to an end, Proteo.
No, not precious milk. So you're the real culprit here.
Flat, the slime's what's evil.
The slimy guy is one who's been feeding our kind-hearted Proteo all this strange crap.
Huh? What's that I'm hearing? You're trying to point the finger at me? Proteo's always held this jealousy in his heart. All that thick, sticky, jealous desire rings loud and clear in my ears. All I've done is help turn those desires into reality for him to make his dream finally come true. Once this commotion dies down and you remember just how all those stupid orcs made you feel, we'll be fully operational again come tomorrow. I'll have bovine milk delivered all throughout El Dorado. That milk will be a thick cocktail of seed from me, and all the bastards here will sell it as melon milk. Melon milk?
There's no way I'm gonna let that happen.
See how those orcs who were born naturally bulky ganging together to shoot you? The scrawny died down?
I'd never once thought of Proteo differently from being smaller than me. Isn't that right, Proteo? Don't you feel the same for me? Well, I've always thought you were super cool, Flet.
What?
Don't think for a moment that I've never noticed the wounds on your neck from being whipped by those wicked Nova Riches bastards in Very. Doing horrible things to their giant baker night after night. Yes, with your freshly squeezed milk combined with the yeast I've developed, we could sell the finest bread El Dorado's ever had. I sure love to down all that bread mixed with your milk till my belly swells up like a beached whale. What did you just say? Say all that one more time. Wait, you know what? Don't do that. Man, Proteo sure now has to talk fast. Forget it. I can't seem to walk with my head held up high no matter what I do. I'll just have to live out the rest of my days forever jealous of all the dudes out there whose bulk is all natural. That means I'm stuck as my same lame tiny self. Oh, no, Proteo, don't cry. What we're gonna do about all this milk laced with all this magic born of Proteo's mixed bag of emotions? Who the hell cares what happens to me if I'm not gonna be big? Ooh. Proteo, we'll figure something out. I'm sure once you've made the rounds apologizing to everybody that everything will work out somehow. You really think so?
Ah, not you guys trying to act like this is some happy ending. This has gotta be some huge joke. I'm not having any of this. My little pony Ek will never be content like this. I can just sense him whining and neighing till he's had his way.
Hey, what are you gonna do about our delivery quota for tomorrow? We're not gonna make it on time at this rate.
Damn it, the milk's magic's already running dry. You know what, forget it. All you bastards drink up. It's all you can drink milk today.
But what about all the pre-orders that have come in? Jade, can't you do something about this?
Hell if I care. Equus, I know you're here somewhere. Where are you wandering about? I know you're just an absolute wreck without me anyway, Equus.
Well,